Hi, my name's Jillian, and I'm going to be talking about the COVID-19 vaccine. I chose the COVID-19 vaccine because I feel like it's very relevant in society right now, and there's still a lot of debate on whether or not to get the vaccine, so I just felt like this would be a great topic to start educating the public about, because there's a lot of misinformation out there and everything, but basically, the COVID-19 virus, which is a strain of the SARS-CoV-2, it's just a strain. There's a lot of coronaviruses out there. This is just a specific strain that we haven't come into contact with before. But basically, it is an infection where the virus itself has a spike protein on it. So COVID-19 is a virus, has a protein, a whole bunch of spike proteins on it. These spike proteins interact with the receptors on our host cells, specifically the ACE2 receptor, and the binding of the spike protein to the receptor causes the virus to fuse with the host cell, which in turn allows it to input its genetic material, which basically takes over the cell, which infects the cell, which can cause proliferation, which will in turn infect our whole body if not treated. So basically, there is the topic, or the main subject of the COVID-19 vaccine is the S protein. So the S protein is a hidden protein in the COVID-19 virus. So when the virus fuses with the host cell, this S protein cleaves. And this S protein is the main target of a lot of the vaccines that are being produced and are readily available for the general public as of today. And there's three main types of the COVID-19 vaccine. There's a messenger RNA vaccine, a vector vaccine, and a protein subunit vaccine. The main one right now is the mRNA vaccine, which is when they genetically engineer mRNA. And this specific one, it has instructions to make the S protein that is on the COVID-19 virus. So when you're injected with that, your body will start creating the S proteins, and those S proteins become the target for your immune response, and your body will start creating antibodies against that S protein. So if you come into contact with the COVID-19 virus again, your body will be able to recognize the S proteins quicker and will be able to eradicate the infection, hopefully quicker. And then the second type is a vector vaccine, which is a type of vaccine that has genetic material from COVID-19 placed into a modified version of a different virus. So basically, they put the COVID-19 virus into a specified viral vector, which is what it's called. And it basically is the same thing, and it gives your body instructions on how to make the S protein. Your S protein is in the target of immune response, creates antibodies, creating memory cells. And then the last one is the protein subunit vaccine. So this one actually has parts of the COVID-19 virus in it, but it's not enough for your body to be destroyed by it. It's just a harmless level of those S proteins being put into your body, allowing your immune system to respond to it, creating antibodies, creating memory B cells. So these vaccines basically allow your adaptive immunity to develop against the COVID-19 vaccine. And there is a lot of people that are susceptible to this COVID-19 vaccine. But it's mainly middle-aged to older adults, but it also goes for children under the age of 5, as well as anyone that has a serious autoimmune disease or immunity, or is immune compromised. So, for example, I have an autoimmunity disease, so if I were to come into contact with COVID-19 prior to vaccination, my body could have a harder time fighting off the infection than if I did have the COVID-19 vaccine, because my body would be able to react quicker if I did have the vaccine rather than not, due to the memory cells and the quicker reaction and recognition of the virus in my cells. So I hope that this informs you enough to persuade you to get the vaccine if you haven't yet. And thank you.